Hey, everybody.
No, this is included. This is the intro. It's still it. This is still the intro.
Today's messing me up.
He's like,
This is still it.
he has some kind of like dwarfism or something to him, which makes
Hey,
him
everybody. Welcome to BombSquad. My name's Dan Stacy, and you're about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and exploding dice to tell a good story. Things are happening. News alert. Grumpy Cat has passed away. And we just
and he's
found
the
out.
same age as
R.I.P. in
Bubba.
peace.
He's the same age as our cat. Hashtag Bubba and Row if you want to see them.
Also, I have no idea. I didn't have any idea who
literally
Grumpy Cat is.
Grew up on Grumpy Cat.
Unbelievable. Janae's falling apart right now.
I literally grew up on Grumpy Cat. Who the frick is Grumpy Cat?
You're only that much older than me.
I know, I've never seen. Well, you talked with your friends on Skype. I used to daydream about talking with people through video, remember?
Yeah, it was
Power
like
Rangers?
Power
That was
Rangers
like
thing.
not that long, and all of a sudden
Star
you could
Trek.
do it.
We had AOL.
Yeah.
Anywho, RPG Marie. Dad.
Dad.
Yes. So first off, I've had like how much coffee? I'm still dying, and now I've got my green apple fizz stick.
Fizz stick.
By the way, they came out with strawberry fizz sticks. Chris is gonna be bringing some home from the conference.
That sounds really good.
I can't wait. She tried a sip and she said it's amazing. But RPG Emery of the day is beer in a solo cup. No, really though, it's a chai pumpkin, and I actually added banana, so it's chai pumpkin banana protein shake.
You actually don't taste the banana.
I only did one.
did.
I only did one. So it's chai protein flavor, which I love drinking the chai protein with just the almond milk is like dessert. But this is good. It's not my favorite, but it is really good. So it needs a little more ice though too, in my opinion. I didn't balance out the ice. There was no chocolate in it at all.
We gotta start putting up like a recipe thing.
Oh, that was
for
the other one
everybody
you
to see.
made.
Yes.
We talked
I
about
do.
that. So we'll have some
Yeah, we'll be posting.
working on recipes for that and stuff.
Yeah, or I'll post it to Instagram too. I could post a
Oh yeah.
recipe to Instagram.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Dadbot Fitness. Check it out.
Check it out. At dadbotfitness_DS. If you're
On
looking
Instagram.
for it. On Instagram.
On Instagram. All right. Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Anytime.
Carry on my wayward son. And we will dive into the next episode of BombSquad.
Dang, these are giant crickets.
Yeah.
They're really not that bad.
Every time I can. So, where we left off, Brick has had, you could call it an existential crisis in a sense.
A couple.
yeah.
I've had a couple in the past.
An artificial
hours.
intelligence has been reactivated through Nori's tinkering in his armor. And Iliad and Ingrid and Malik have witnessed him arguing with his armor and trying to figure out what's going on exactly.
And we don't even know what schizophrenia is yet.
That's right. Though Ingrid did mention bipolar.
Oh, that's true.
But she seems to know more than most.
So my learning logic rules are awful.
Just somehow.
Just somehow. So you guys have spent some time at Nori's house. Nori seems to be upset with Brick. He sent you all to bed.
Sent you on the
He's
bed.
Brick's dad.
And we literally did that.
Yeah.
We literally just went to bed.
Okay.
Once a parent, always a parent. So, and now you've headed off back towards Arbin to Tiri's house for Tiri's party that she's been very excitedly getting ready. And so she lives just south of Arbin, a little gnome settlement of sorts, a Telehe settlement. And on the second night on the road, you all rolled perceptions. And the dice chose Ingrid's perception roll
The worst.
for something that's going to happen in the night.
What? I want the edges clean.
So, I'm just going to do...
Is that weird?
Why did you get me?
What are you guys doing over there? I'm trying to
post
pick...
on Instagram so everyone can watch it.
Him mocking me?
It's fine.
No context whatsoever.
I love how I'm going to be the joke of that, despite Dave.
No, I got David too.
Oh, you did get
We'll
him?
put a link in our description to Janae's
Yes. Oh,
Instagram
that's so
post.
good.
if you're interested.
No, this is going on Anthony Studios Instagram.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
perfect.
that's good.
All right.
I don't know what that was. I'm
just
full of
gotta remember.
Liquid baby.
Yeah, like question mark, too much liquid? No, too much too much liquid, then question mark. Beep.
I was busy doing something. Okay, so.
Ignore everything that happened in the past 15 minutes.
Correct. So,
Right?
no, we already
did that.
Oh.
I wasn't sure what you were doing. So, here's what happens. You're standing watch, sort of.
I'm knitting.
Yeah, you're finishing up the last of your knitting, which actually we
Yes.
didn't describe what the finished product looks like.
Oh yes.
Did we? Oop. So let's, what'd you finish up on while you're...
It's like an old-fashioned petticoat that it's made of silver, so I guess it glistens. And I put a bunch of pixie dust on it, so it kind of like airily floats underneath my dress.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So that's
I hope
Ingrid's
it
armor.
doesn't lift up your dress. No one needs to see that.
You wish, no.
I feel like Iliad was...
I need Austin to do a drawing of that.
Yeah.
With a caption.
Yeah.
You wish.
She has a little garter.
Yes. But the garter is like wrapped around more dress. Like it's just more.
I like that. So Iliad was taking watch before Ingrid, and that was your conversation as you switched places. Perfect. So as you finish
I'm
up,
gonna
your
go to
knitting-
sleep with some scary,
You don't sleep.
scary thoughts.
Oh, that's great.
You move the guard just a little bit. There's a big old wart, like a mole. And
the
a mole.
hair.
A mole with a wart. With hair. Poor Ingrid. The poor old lady.
On it.
That's what he
And
said.
a hair.
And the whole thing is actually a frog. It's like, it's just,
Yeah, just looks up for a second. And also the touch.
And then it opens. Yeah, it opens his mouth wide, allows you a hole, and you wake up screaming. So Ingrid, you startle, jump at an elven scream from inside the wagon. Every kind wakes up a little bit and stirs. Shut up, the cat says from outside.
Sorry.
You okay, dearie?
Sorry. Give me that smack.
You can take it if you
Oh,
want.
I'm sorry.
But that would keep you awake for sure.
Brick.
oh my god.
Brick. Just punch me. Knock me out, please.
What?
Nothing.
Ingrid, you're taking the last watch, so the
I'll
sun's
be
just
all right.
starting to come
I'll
up
be alright.
at the end of your watch, and you notice on the road coming close to you guys, you kind of set up camp just off the main road that heads towards Arbin. You notice 3 individuals walking towards you guys.
Everybody's asleep? Or
No, they
Or
were
is this
woken
all
up by the
happening?
scream, yeah.
Okay.
And the people are surprisingly close. You are actually a little concerned you didn't notice them until now.
Hey fellas, enough playing. Got some visitors.
You can roll a perception if you want to see what you see.
Sure. See. Oh, I go nat 1.
Okay.
6.
6. All right. Frogwort.
What? Who's there?
What is it? What? What is happening?
What?
I thought I heard something.
You see 3 individuals. One is heavily armored, like with solid classic knight plate mail, and looks big and strong. The other is kind of wiry with like some kind of wizardy robes on. And the last is a unique creature. It looks kind of like a humanoid cow, like a minotaur, but not as ferocious looking. It's much more gentle seeming, and is dressed in like kind of like a monk's robe almost, and walking with a staff.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, you've probably heard of it, but I don't know if you've ever seen them before. They're called bohan. They're like cow humanoid type creature.
I'm guessing they're not from around here.
No, you rarely see them. They actually, let's roll your learning to see if you've heard, just to see if you've heard the rumors about their, rumors about them.
Okay. 5.
5. Okay, so all
Those learning rolls.
yeah. You've heard. All you know is you've never actually met one. They tend to. You've heard that they tend to worship the All-Mother almost exclusively, like dwarves worshiping D.R.E.A.M, and they usually came from an island. Let me turn that down. Sorry. They usually came from an island that's somewhere between Rinbreve and Orelbreve, which are like the 2 continents. So you guys are on Rinbreve and Orelbreve. They're connected by an isthmus like this. Mm-hmm. And the island is known to have been somewhere here. But you remember, you just have this thought that there was like something happened there, but you can't remember what the rumors are. Like something bad might have happened there to their island.
Would be surprising to see one then.
It's a little surprising.
Okay.
It's not. You having traveled a lot, you might have run across 1 or 2 of them before, especially on the coast, on the eastern coast. You run across some of them. But they're, what would I say? They're not surprised. It's a surprise to see one, but it's not like, oh my gosh, why are you here? Like it's not crazy that they're here, but it's rare to see one traveling.
Okay.
And they're approaching. They're getting close enough where they can hear you. And
Yeah. me.
And you guys can come out if you want.
I'm gonna peer out.
Okay.
I'll hop out. The wagon will do a good.
Yep. So when you say that, the heavily armored man, it seems, raises a hand. Hell. Where are you folks off to on this fine day?
Oh, we're going to a party.
Really? A bully for you.
What you doing traveling at night?
Well, we have to make good time. We're actually, I should have mentioned, they're heading the opposite direction you guys are going.
I think you said it.
Oh, did I? Maybe. Okay.
That's what I imagined anyways.
Yeah, they're heading the opposite direction you guys were going. We're trying to make good time. And at this point, they kind of come up to your camp now. And
What do they really look like?
the larger man is bald, big, square jaw, with a little scruff on his face, and a scar across his cheek right here. And but he seems smiley and pretty amicable, actually, for how tough he looks.
Okay.
The Bohan looks like a cow. It's got slight horns, cow face, but the eyes are very human looking, but a little larger. And brownish cow fur. They only have like 4 fingers that are it's like a hoof that's turned into a hand almost. But they have hooves, cow hoofs for feet. So he doesn't wear any boots or anything. And that robe around him and a necklace. It seems masculine
Okay.
for a cow.
So he's a bull then.
That's true,
I didn't think about that.
right? But I don't know if you know enough about Bohan to know
Right.
anatomically correct.
So it looks like a.
You have to look under the robe.
Illy's just going at him. Hey, what you got in here?
Stop it! And seems very friendly, almost a little, kind of has a dazed expression on the face. You don't know if that's natural to a Bohan or if it's just that individual.
Can I do a perception?
Sure, what are you looking for
He's on
specifically?
smack.
Oh, I'm just
If he's on smash.
curious to see if they are who they say they are. Is there any
Okay,
clues I can give away if they're actually someone different?
sure.
Okay.
Roll perception. The third one you see is an elf. A little shorter than Iliad. Spindly, and he's wearing kind of very ornate robes, but you catch shimmers of like some kind of chainmail underneath or something, some light chainmail underneath. And his eyes are it looks like he doesn't sleep much. And he has light purple eyes, and his hair is the same color. Other than Brick, you'll start to notice it seems like elves tend to have their eyes and hair match, because you've noticed that with Iliad and the other maybe elves you've seen on the market. You could start to pick that up. Ingrid, you know that just normally.
That their hair and their eyes match.
Their hair and eyes always match. So he has this light
So he's
purple
purple hair.
Yeah, but it's light. It's a light purple hair, and it kind of goes in this crazy. It kind of goes crazy all over the place.
Oops.
And he's got very, very pale skin.
I got a
And
13.
13, okay? One second. Interesting. You don't notice them pretending to be something they're not. Like, you're not picking up any kind of charming magic like or phantasm.
Right.
But something seems a little off about these guys. They have a nervous edge to them that you recognize from when you're pulling a job back in the day. That you just kind of pick up on.
Do the purple eyes and hair match Moloch's?
No, Moloch's is very dark, deep purple.
Okay.
This is like a soft, light. What would you say? Is lavender a light purple?
Yeah.
Something like that.
So what's your hurry again?
Oh, we're off to the East Coast, the free port cities. Been rumors there's lots of jobs for people like us. So we're going to see what all the fuss is about. See if we can't make a few coin while we're out there. How about you?
There's trouble out there, right?
That's what the rumors say. Oh, I mean,
Well, mercenaries. You mercenaries.
well, yeah. I suppose we are. If and you mean we look for a job, if it pays right, we'll do it. Dirty, clean, not too picky.
Can I do a perception through my presence if I'm still grumpy.
Yeah.
Grumpy cat.
Still the grumpy kid. And I kind of just want to like stomp my way towards him.
So do you want to like intimidate him?
No, I don't want to intimidate. I want to
Okay.
walk up. I'm not trying to skip. Well, at this, no, maybe I do want to intimidate. I actually don't know. I want to walk up to him in a grumpy way. I'm trying to think about which stat this would be.
Well, you describe the flavor to me, and I'll tell you. I'll tell you the mechanics.
I want to stomp up to him and basically ask everything that has already been asked.
The same questions.
Or just
Role play it out.
Hey, how's it going?
Fine. How are you? Interesting armor you've got there. I would love to know the blacksmith who's made that for you. Quite impressive.
Wasn't a blacksmith.
You don't want one.
No?
You really don't.
It talks to him.
Well, now I'm very intrigued.
I mean, did I say that?
Are you trying to scare him or anything?
No, I can I roll presence? I want to roll presence.
Yeah. What's your goal? I want to know what your goal is, I guess.
To throw him off balance.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
he's hiding anything, I don't know. I want to throw him off balance.
Yeah, okay, roll your presence. I like that idea. Well, I'll give you advantage because you're on edge. Because you're wanting to seem crazy and you legitimately are feeling
A
crazy.
little bit. 19.
19, okay.
Oh, wait. That wasn't with advantage. Oh, wait, yes, it was.
So 19.
2, so 2. Yeah, that was 2. Yes.
Yep.
Math.
All right,
Yes.
hold on. I'm gonna pull up. Whoops. Sorry, I should have had that up. Let's see here. There he is. All right, that's enough. It's enough to beat his resolve. Basically, I'm pitting it against his resolve. He kind of falters back, steps back a little bit. Right.
Oh, he's fine.
Sure. Well, I think we probably should keep moving. Have a wonderful time at your party. Yeah, okay.
Are you looking for anyone to aid you? I don't want to go to the party.
Are you? Really?
What?
You're leaving us.
We're doing this because of you. This is your fault.
Just asking.
Look, obviously, you guys have some kind of special relationship going on. We have a team. We're pretty confident in our capabilities, and you know, you gotta. Well, to be honest, you gotta be able to keep up with us. So, have a good time at your party.
Flaw. My compulsion and stubbornness are kicking in.
Legend.
Ooh, almost scored in the cup.
Who says I can't keep up with you? Well, I challenge you to a race right now.
Yes!
I mean-
Yes! Yes! This is canon.
Okay. Everybody can roll perception. And
Even
then,
better.
while he's talking,
A
or actually not
naked
Iliad,
race.
because you're in your flaw. So just you two can roll perception.
Okay.
Well, obviously,
20.
I'd have to take the armor off if I was
because I
going to
got an
race you.
8.
But
Naked.
I don't feel
Two nat 20s.
comfortable.
So that's
What did he get?
2 nat 20s.
Nice. Are you
This
serious?
is gonna be the highest.
57.
Was that the highest?
57, that might be the highest.
Is
that
it
the new
tied the
highest?
highest?
Wait, no, I think Dave got 59.
He might have gotten
It
59.
was really
I
close.
don't know, because you had a 54
Austin,
once.
tell us in the comments below.
Austin Curtis, you are my favorite.
You
I
were
love you, buddy.
Let's go back a few episodes now.
I know.
No, that was just in general.
Yeah,
If you're watching this, love you, buddy.
love you, buddy.
We're streaming live, right? I mean,
Yeah.
So,
I see it. There goes the comment.
He saw everything.
yeah, basically. What did you get?
6.
6. Okay.
I think.
He made up for it.
You're distracted by just the chiseled features and the strong jaw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like my men bald.
No.
When you say that out loud and Brick's just like, no, look here. No. So,
On second thought, maybe we shouldn't do it naked.
as you guys are discussing this and this guy's really weirded out and his two friends are like snickering behind him, your helmet comes on and that makes everybody jump and look at you. And you hear Ajax say, something's going on in our wagon. Ugh. Yes, that's what we're driving in, aren't we?
That's like in his head.
And you notice what you pick up, and your reticle kind of highlights it, is the heavily armored guy while he was talking was making a hand gesture. Going like this. And Ajax picks up some kind of movement leaving the wagon. Also, you have noticed now that Nori has not said anything or come out of the wagon.
I'm gonna shout, nope! And then,
Everything freezes.
um,
No.
and
Are
then
we
I'm
talking
gonna,
about the race still? Is that what we're talking about?
I'm gonna book it back toward,
And they're continuing to step back as you guys are talking. Every time they're talking, they're all stepping back.
I'm gonna book it back towards the back of the wagon.
Okay.
How close?
Very close. You guys had just stepped out of it, so you could just whip around it real quick.
Okay.
So you guys are, I should set the scene better. You've parked off the side of the road where there's a little bit of forest. So you had the cover of trees just in case it rained, but the path is open on either side, so you can see down the road both directions. That's why Ingrid was surprised to have seen them suddenly appear, kind of. As you whip around the wagon, first of all, you notice the door is flopped open. The back door is flopped open, or flopped down. And you see Nori lying on the ground, asleep, unconscious. He's not conscious. And a shadow flicker into the trees, a humanoid shape go into the trees. And you notice your crate with your supplies has been opened, and all your expendable items are missing.
I'm gonna immediately shout, "We've been engaged!" And can I roll something with that?
Yeah. What are you wanting to do?
Intimidate.
Authoritative. We've been engaged. Everybody, combat now.
Okay. So maybe let's do a bolster. So everyone's bolstered?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Does that initiate them?
In what
I
sense?
want them to be. It's combat time. Like.
Yeah. I mean, bolster would basically, they're going to have advantage during combat.
Okay.
to do
Yes.
that.
So what can I roll with bolster?
I think presence. You can do bolster.
Is there
It's probably
anything
the only one
else
you have.
besides presence?
Right, I'm pretty sure.
Let me-
And I'll give you advantage because.
It's in the boons.
Yeah, do you have that listed in your
I have so many saved tabs.
And when he shouts that, the elf, the purple-haired elf, just kind of smiles a little bit as they're still backing up, and the Bohan kind of grips his staff and just rests on it and looks at you guys, and the big guy slowly starts drawing his sword. What'd you get? I gave you advantage on it.
Yep. I got 2 1s. On D8. So I have a 6.
Okay, so what
But
will
not on that
happen?
one.
No.
That's good.
You will be bolstered. Nobody else will. With that.
I was
And-
hearing engaged and saw a bald man, so
Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. I'll let you be bolstered, but you can't get anybody else.
oh, I so nervous.
So choose which attribute, and everybody roll for
agility.
initiative. Agility. Okay.
Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
So I get agility.
Agility's bolstered.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're choosing to use your blades first, you have the advantage from Swift as well.
What is that? It looks like it's like.
I would roll it again. It's not anything. Oh yeah. Said the name.
I don't know how I can go that one. Oh, come on!
Let's take the 8.
right. Oof. 12, 13.
Battle music.
Yeah, I gave up on rolling on the towel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing.
too rumply.
I'm doing on here.
Too rumply stillskin.
Okay. And this, so
We're gonna we do a cutscene.
we're pretty close. Yes, I'm just gonna roll. We're gonna get initiative.
Just kidding.
Oh, I'm so. We're gonna die.
Okay, let's see here.
Ching, 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 ching.
Sorry, I got two. I need to press character sheets up.
Rocky.
You guys
It's
are
almost
having
1
too
a.m.
much fun.
And I'll be up in another 2 hours to feed the baby.
Yeah. All right. So, Ingrid, what'd you get?
14.
Iliad?
13.
Brick?
22.
Dang.
Nice. He's on top of it.
I'm last.
That advantage
so
would be nothing.
distracted
'cause I
by
had 2
racing
3s.
naked.
You are not last.
Oh, bummer.
No,
That's good.
Hooray!
It actually, that works really well. Okay, and then, sorry, I'm just gotta roll everybody. Here we go. Ha! The way dice go is hilarious. Two more, Dave, 2 more. Oh man, you are definitely not last.
Don't do that to your mic.
Sorry. Forgot.
Last one.
You can do it to your face, just not to your mic.
Island. Who randomly go?
You guys did really good.
He does.
Okay, so, Burke, you kind of used your surprise round, but you are going to be first. We're going to do 1 round of combat, see what happens, just theater of the mind. and we'll see where this goes. So, Brick, you're up first. You saw that guy disappear into the shadows. Nori's unconscious in the wagon, and the 3 other guys look ready to rumble.
Go for the shadow.
Okay.
I feel like I have to.
Yeah.
I have to.
Roll another perception with advantage. And he's going to roll his agility at disadvantage to try and hide from you.
Also 22.
Nice. He only rolled an 8, so you had it. So you spot, it looks like a small humanoid figure, a human, maybe a small elf, dressed in these dark grays and black leathers with the hood up and that face cover right over, and you just catch some dark eyes that have dark eyeshadow painted around them. And he has a bag that's jingling with vials, you can guess, and he's kind of making a loop around to come back to the other people. So that's a minor action to do a perception. He's about, we're gonna say 40 feet away from you. So, gotta make a choice.
He's running away?
Yeah. It looks like right now he hasn't spotted you. He's making what looks like a loop to come back around because there's that this little patch of forest that you guys went in, and he can make his way around through the trees to come back to his friends.
Can I angle?
To try and cut him off?
Yeah, towards his
trajectory? Sure.
And I can't use Boon of Haste, right? Because I already used...
No, the bolster thing was like your surprise round, because you figured things out with your high perception. So you could spend your major action to do haste, and then your move action to try and catch him.
No, I'm just gonna start sprinting, and then at the end of I only have a major action?
You have your full turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to use my turn to sprint and possibly use teleport to make up the difference.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. So roll your oh wait, you have boon focus.
I have boon
now.
focus.
So
yeah.
you can teleport. And what do you want to do when you get to him? You want to tackle him? Because you will reach him. You can attack him at disadvantage with like a charge.
I just want to tackle him.
Tackle him? Yeah. So go ahead. I'll let you do basically a knockdown grapple attack at disadvantage 1 because you're charging. You have to use your full movement to get there, basically.
Okay.
I mean, not your full, but more than regular.
Is he using agility? Because then it's just a straight roll.
Right, with the bolster, if it's an agility, yeah, straight roll.
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead.
So that is...
So you won't be doing any damage, you're just trying to enter a grapple with him. Which is the immobile bane, it's the immobile.
13.
13? Pull up the immobile bane. I don't have it right here.
I have it.
Does that target toughness or does it target guard?
Guard.
It does target guard. Okay, so your jetpack flares up and it gives you this burst of speed and you go running for him and you dive to get him, and at the last second, because of the burst of your jetpacks, he sees you and he like jumps just out of the way. So you fall into the dirt and a bunch of dirt sprays up in your face and you hear Ajax like, oh, come on, really? And then, but he drops the bag that he was carrying and keeps running and leaves the bag behind. So we come to Baldy. Look,
I was like, why are you looking at me?
Well, because he can't see Brick's taking off.
Okay.
No trouble here. We'll just be on our way. You be on your way. And everything's good. No naked running. No trouble.
No naked running?
That's what he and Iliad was saying, run naked.
Minor detail.
He has his sword out now. Just giving you the option. He's waiting for a response. You guys can respond for talking. It's free action.
What happened?
Something's a little bit off here. So if you don't mind me saying, I'd like you to stay put until we sort this whole thing out.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I screamed. We've been engaged.
Yeah, he did scream. You heard Brick say, "We've been engaged," and you heard the
I'm still
sound and
confused.
stuff.
Yeah.
Ah!
Who's next?
Who's next? Next is going to be Ingrid and then Iliad. You guys are together, so you guys can
well.
coordinate however you want to. He is basically he's bolstering his party. Is what he's going to do.
I am taking my walking stick and shooting, and the stick, it's like a wooden stick, and two of the branches pop out, and I'm skinning them all with a poison dot that has stuns them, so immobile bane.
Immobile Bane. To all three of them? Trying to do like an area. They're all right next to each
I know,
other.
yeah, they're-
Yeah, so I think you could be just at disadvantage 1.
And that
No,
could be
disadvantage 2 for a cube. To do a cube to get them.
disadvantage 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Or an extra line, yeah, either way. So disadvantage 2 instead of 3 if you were just multi-targeting. So the area allows you to.
Okay. Well, that's still good though.
And you are. Oh no, never mind. I forgot. Only Brick's bolstered.
18.
18, and that's against toughness or guard.
Guard.
Against guard, and flavor for me.
Well, I have it's dart coming out of my walking stick,
Oh,
and the
okay.
stick, because it's like twisted and gnarled. There's 2 extra,
Okay,
things
so
that
you're
pop
saying
out.
like poison darts.
Poison darts,
to like
yeah, to
immobilize
stun them.
Okay, sorry, I missed that. So,
It's the immobile bane.
yep. So the bald guy sees it coming at the last second and is able to pull his shield up and block it. However, the wizard is going to get hit with it, as is the bowhand, but Baldy is going to use his one ability that he can use. He has Sentinel, so he's going to try and roll a defend against you. You rolled an 18, right?
We died.
That was good.
Oh my gosh, he failed on both these rolls with a nat 1 on the second one.
I smacked my microphone.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
What a bummer. Okay, so he used up his turn. He raises it up just in time, and he was surprised by the 3 darts coming, and at the last thing he raised it up. He didn't have, he's just a second too late to try and get the other darts. So both of them, and you see them like, their eyes roll back in their heads, and they're just standing there kind of like in a dream state right now. Iliad, you're up.
I'm going to do knockdown on the big old fat one.
All
Excuse
right.
me, he's not fat.
Do it.
He's bald.
They have nothing to do with each other.
I just want to say the big old fat one.
He's not fat, he's bald. That's the best thing I've ever heard.
Are all bald men fat, or are all fat men bald?
Hashtag
No.
not fat, just bald.
Oh, that's good.
That's what I'm gonna hashtag this.
So-
That might be the title for this episode.
It totally is.
Oh, that's good.
All right, roll me up some
agility,
numbers, boy.
Agility versus guard.
Agility
Isn't he
versus guard. All
asleep,
right.
though?
D6, nice.
Who?
The bald guy.
I didn't get him.
No, he was
Oh,
he didn't.
okay.
I got the other 2.
Ugh. Crap it. 11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Is it guard or whatever?
it's against guard.
Yeah, his guard
pretty
is high.
His guard is high. He has that armor and a shield.
Duddles.
So how do you try to go trip
I
him?
try to do it by using my musical instrument.
Okay, all right.
And still playing that thing that creates like a force.
Yeah, okay. So you do that and it sends out a burst of force and he's still like freaked out by the 3 darts coming out of a walking stick, so he just hunches down and holds in. He's like, more than I expected. Impressive. And
But
now...
not quite enough. Wait, that shouldn't have been my line.
No, but thank you. So, Rick, the guy you're trying to tackle...
Add your legend point. I gave you one.
Ah.
Yeah, don't forget. Or you guys can also add a legend point to a roll as well.
Is that what this box your legend is for?
Yeah, use it.
Legend,
too.
yes, it's legend points.
I've been putting it in notes.
Well, that's fine too. Wherever you track it. So the guy you were chasing after, as you dive into the dirt, and he jumps back, drops the thing. He just starts taking. He's going to use his full turn to get around near his friends and run away from you, and shouting like, "Out! Out! Get out! Weird metal dude!" And the other two, all they can do is a resist roll, so we are doing the optional resist roll thing. Your attribute you used to... Oh no, yours was 5, right? Alteration you used for immobile. What did you use for immobile?
It can be agility or alteration.
Yeah, so we'll say alteration.
Yeah.
So that's 5. So they gotta beat a 15.
It only is a power level 1 thing.
No, remember the optional, rather than just rolling a d20 to resist, we had decided we're gonna do you can roll an attribute. You roll a d20 and add your attribute, and it's against 10 plus the attribute that the person used to inflict the bane.
Okay.
So you did an attribute of 5, so you have a 15. They have to beat a 15. So the
Okay.
one guy's gonna roll is Fortitude.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, they're both doing Fortitude because it's poison. The one guy fails. The wizard is still like... They're like in this
He's a squishy.
daze. Yeah, so he can still do something. He just can't move with immobile. So he's gonna like... point his hands at you, Ingrid, and...
I'm dead.
Nope, because he rolled a nat 1. They are not rolling well. They're having a rough day.
Yes.
9, 10. He rolled a 10 total. No explosions.
It's you that's not rolling.
Oh, wait, I did forget something. Well, yes, correct. But I did forget one thing. Nope, still didn't explode. He has advantage on that. Wait, nope, still no explosion. Okay, so the other guy is going to roll his Fortitude. The Bohan. Did we lose him?
I almost rolled.
Nope, 9. He's still like dazed, can't quite
I
move.
caught it last second.
He is going to hold on to that pendant. I don't know. I forgot. I think I was thinking I was going to describe it, but he has a pendant with a morning glory shape on it, and he kind of grabs it in his dazed state, and he's like muttering something. And he is going to roll his creation. There we go. Now we're rolling. 17, 23. All right. So even though he can't face out his Fortitude, a cleansing light seems to pour over him, and he comes out of it, and he's able to start moving again. But that's his turn. So we will find out what happens on the next episode of Bomb Squad. Because David's about to fall asleep. About to. He did. You got it, buddy. Thank you for watching. Check out the descriptions and our links below for the music, sound effects, ambience that we use. They're all wonderful people with great things they're sharing for your table. OpenLegendRPG.com, Heromuster.com. Check those out. And D.R.E.A.M Podcast and the Inn of Planar Crossroads are 2 other places that have Open Legend Actual Play if you're looking for more of that. D.R.E.A.M Podcast is anywhere podcasts are found. I like to listen to them on Spotify, and Inn of Planar Crossroads is on YouTube. Their links are in our description as well. And if David's awake, we'll see you next week. Bye.